All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk DC's best kept secret. No, wait, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to keep it real.
Hell yeah.
This was not DC's best kept secret. This was we knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of, is it really going to happen? And if it does, when is it going to happen? I'm talking about Blue Beetle. Of course, James Gunn right now is on his press run for Peacemaker Season 2, right? Which he wrote, directed, heavily involved with, and being the head of DC,
Basically, you are a superhero, cabron.
they're able to ask him a bunch of questions in regards to the DC universe, a bunch of other characters, and Blue Beetle came up. This is something he mentioned about Blue Beetle while also talking about Peacemaker, right? He mentioned Blue Beetle and Peacemaker are going to seamlessly transition into the new DCU. Of course, they're going to have to basically retcon a few things, as you saw in episode 1 of Peacemaker, where the Justice League at the end of the season turned into the Justice Gang, right? With Mr. Terrific, Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, and of course Superman and Supergirl, right? So little things here and there he admitted they're going to have to change in order to integrate Blue Beetle into the DCU. But we knew this was going to happen. This is something he talked about as he was transitioning in, taking over DCU. He said he wanted to include Blue Beetle in his universe going forward. The question now is, when is Blue Beetle going to show up, right? Where will he show up? Is he going to show up in Superman? Is he going to show up in a possible Teen Titans movie that they're also working on, right? Is he going to show up maybe in Peacemaker Season 3 down the line? The reason that I say this is because the person interviewing him asked him, and this is what he had to say.
As a fan, I have to say I'm manifesting a Blue Beetle appearance in upcoming seasons.
Well, I won't say you're not in luck.
I told you I wasn't going anywhere.
So it sounds to me that there's a possibility we may see Blue Beetle down the line, maybe in a Peacemaker Season 3, maybe this season. They did say there's a bunch of cameos, a bunch of surprises going into this season. You guys let me know down in the comments how you're feeling. Do you think we see Blue Beetle sooner than later? Or do you think we get him next in maybe a movie or something along those lines? And as always, if you like what I do talking comments, talking sports, go ahead and click that follow button and lock in with your boy. You know the vibes.